Good afternoon and welcome to Sabina Park. You join us for this T20 match between Ireland and Pakistan. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only Lord Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch. The home team winning the toss and have decided to bat first.
Signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Right there.
Sterling shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Right on.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Straight to the fielder. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wait.
That's the over. Ireland are none for one. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Naseem coming into the attack from the university end.
Waiting. Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Good return there, back from the deep. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yes.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Edge, what a ball! Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Just about timed that perfectly.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
9 runs added there. Ireland are none for 15.
Yes.
Massive edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Big shout.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Waiting.
Misses everything.
Amir with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Ireland are none for 24. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Right there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yes.
Well, not the best fielding, has a shy at the stumps, but they were well safe. And to add insult to injury, the ball flies to the boundary.
Waiting.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait on it.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Strong appeal. Amir from the university end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university end.
White there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Tector won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Tucker shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
A great over. No runs conceded. A wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Yep.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yeah.
This could be out. Trouble. Oh, gone.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yep.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Wide on. Wide. Yeah.
There's a chance if this hits. Could that be out? Looks so.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Dockrell, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Right there.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Amir coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Right there.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Right.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Wait.
Dockrell shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Waiting. Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Edged. Unplayable. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Waiting.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Big appeal.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Ireland weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. A 3D back on now. Finds the edge.
Dockrell shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Waiting. Yes.
Straight to the fielder. Chance! Yeah! Gone! Brilliant in the field.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and they want to show everyone their strength. Bowler is confident on this one. Adair ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Couldn't get it through the field.
Waiting.
Loud shout.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Waiting.
Edged it.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Waiting.
Incredible, what a grab.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Waiting. Wait.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
The end of the over. Frustration for the batting side as another over goes by without any runs. This has really got to change. Wasim is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armer from the university end.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Really, really good running from these 2 batters. Played it safe though, stick with 3.
Waiting. Waiting. Waiting.
Loud appeal.
Wait.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely. Big shout. Going with spin now.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball. Huge appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Immaculate timing there.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. The right-arm fast bowler from the University end.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yes.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Cuts that off well in the infield. Misses everything.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Waiting.
Turning down the single, surprising. That seemed like a very, very easy single.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Amir, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
Waiting. Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah, yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Massive edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
5 runs added there. Ireland are 7 for 82. Afridi, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the University end. The right armer is coming into the attack from the University end.
Yep.
Too full, got what it deserved.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but it's been a good innings.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. McCarthy will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Bowled him. Beauty, absolute beauty.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Azam, the spinner, coming into the attack. Timed that perfectly.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller.
Waiting.
Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
Afridi, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Straight to the fielder.
Singh shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Waiting.
Nicked it. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's the over. Ireland are 9 for 110. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Balbirnie, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicely played.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Timed that brilliantly.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Zaman has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's just silly. The power in that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Zaman didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Chaffee is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls, but right in behind it. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Beaten on the drive.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over. Pakistan are none for 46. Little from the press box end. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
The 50 comes up between this pair. It's been a strong partnership so far. A lot of people in the dressing room will be hoping it can continue. This is out there on the short and wide one.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and we'll want to push on from here. That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Just an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Finds the edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Over. Pakistan are 1 for 60. Right off the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary. They
shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. A first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and raced to the boundary.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Thrashed away. What a shot.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball. Beautiful.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yeah. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Right out of the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Nice shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. It's right out of the middle of the bat.
Yeah.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Solid defence, very compact.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Middle that one, great timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. unplayable, no reward, flying to the boundary.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up. That was a mighty win. Really too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.